Hey everyone, welcome back. Another tutorial involving the Ancient Dangers Kit. How to use the Ancient Dangers Kit in creating your own games. And I'm going to put a plug in for my game, Quest for the Dragon's Crown, which you can find on Dreams. And I use the Ancient Dangers Kit, and I think if you play the game, you can see how easy it is to create a very polished and fun game. But we're going to go back in here and talk a little bit about using this scoreboard. So we're going to start creating. We're going to go to Scene, and we're going to go to our Ancient Dangers Kit. And we find that in Collections, Ancient Dangers Kit. Here it is. We go up, we want to go to Level Construction to start off here. And we're just going to select the craggy rock terrain. Let's stick that down there. And we can just delete this box that was there. So the first thing we probably want to do is we probably want to put in a character to move around. So we'll back out of that and we'll go to player characters and we'll put a character down right there. And since this is going to be the last level in our game, we want to go to the doors and barriers, and there's several doors here. When we exit a level, we will use the level exit door, which will move our character from one level to the next very seamlessly. But when we're at the end of our game and we want to finish the game and give a final score, we want to use the score exit. And so we'll just go ahead and put that, let's just go ahead and put that right about there. And now in order to get a score, we have to either kill monsters or we have to collect things. So let's go ahead and, first of all, let's put a monster in there. So we'll grab a monster and well, let's go ahead and use the little snapper here. Fairly easy to kill. And we also want to put in a couple of collectibles. So let's go ahead and go out to collectibles and containers. Let's get a barrel. Let's put the barrel down. And let's go ahead and put in a collectible, which would be, in this case, we'll put in some gold. And let's put some other gold over here, just randomly around. Okay, so we've got gold to find and collect. And we've got a monster. So let's go ahead and start our game and see what's going to happen here. Press play, and we've got our monster. Okay, and he's done. Pick up some gold there. Pick up some gold there. Hit that, and let's go see what our final score is. And it's 0. Well, that seems to be wrong. And so we're going to go back and see what we can do to fix that. Now, what I found out in doing some scoping into the monsters and the gold and other collectibles is that all of them have a variable modifier called score. So the variable modifier is looking for the variable score so that it can update it. Well, that doesn't exist until you put it in. So take a variable, let's put it over here. We go in, change the name to score, and if you're going to have the score persist over multiple levels, you want to have it persist in Dreams. Other than that, that's all you need. And I'll show you, because now we're going to play and we're going to fight this thing again. All right, pick up some gold, pick up some gold, go over here. Let's see if it has our score now. And it does. Our score is 90. All right, let's rewind. So now we know that that score variable, it contains the score for our game, and it will persist on multiple levels as long as you have that persist in dreams. But we want to be able to see it while we're playing. So let's go to gadgets, and let's go to movers and output, and let's go to number displayer. So let's put this number displayer right there, and we hook that up using the current value to the number displayer, and you can see that we have a number displayer right here. And so let's go ahead and try that. Let's play our game again. All right. And there he's gone. All right, pick up the gold, break the barrel, and 90. And you can see that the 90 here matches the 90 here. So the score is accurate. Now we can do some things to make that a little bit more attractive for your game. And we can put in another text displayer right here. All right, let's put that text displayer right there, and we'll call that text displayer. This is the text we want to show on the screen. We're going to go score, and I like to put a colon in there. This looks a little bit better. So we'll put a colon in there, and we're done. And now let's make that a color. I like yellow. Yellow stands out pretty much in any game you're going to be playing. And we'll go to the background and turn that off. We'll go to bordered properties and turn that off. And then we can go back to the text properties, and we can pick out a text that we might like. And let's go with number 6, which looks kind of ancient looking. And now for alignment, we want that to be in the left, and we want that to be at the top. So there's our score up there. And but the problem is that our score is there, but our number displayer is way down there. All right, so this is what we're going to do with a number displayer. We're going to go in, and once again, we're going to go to number 6 on the font. And we're going to go back into here, and we're going to pick yellow, and again, with that. Now, alignment, we don't want to put it top left because it's going to be right on top of score. So we're going to use the custom alignment, which means we can grab this, and we can just put it up wherever we want, and leaving room for additional numbers. That's close enough for what we want to do. So now, when we play our game, he took a while, didn't he? All right, go pick up some gold, and we go over here, and we can see that we have our score at the top, and we have our final score. All right, now let's talk about treasures. All right, let's go ahead and put in a treasure, and I'm going to take out this little guy here and replace him because he takes a while to kill. So I'm going to go ahead and get a skull. He seems to be the easiest to kill just for the sake of time. We'll put him there. And let's go ahead and let's put in a treasure chest. Collectibles and containers. We'll get that treasure chest. We'll put it right there. And we want to put something inside it. So let's go here and let's put something in there. A little Aladdin's lamp or something. All right. So now let's play and see what happens. All right. Pick up the gold. Whoa, that's a lot of points for that treasure. All right, so now we go over here and we see our final score is 390, but the treasure didn't show up. We know it. We got a lot of points there, but it didn't show up. Well, the same problem with the score is the same problem with treasures. We need to put in, you guessed it, another variable so it can count the treasures. So we're going to go back into gadgets. We're going to go back over to logic and processing, grab another variable. Let's put that variable here. And we're going to call that variable treasure found because that's what it's looking for. The treasure, all the treasures have a variable modifier called treasure found. And what that is looking for is a variable called treasure found that it can go ahead and modify. So we put that treasure found there, and now when we press play, so now we go over here, get the treasure, good points, 390 points, and we've got 390 points, but we don't have the treasure found. All right, let's see. Why isn't treasure found showing up? Treasure found, persistent dreams, treasure found. All right, let's try that again. All right, here we go. So you'll notice that in the treasure, that middle section, it says 1 out of 0. Now, I don't know how to change that 0. I've looked and looked in the code, and I can't figure out a way to change that 0. If anybody knows how to change the 0, please let me know. But it's saying it counted 1. It also gave us a bonus of 500 points beyond the 310 that the actual treasure was worth. So what happens is our total is 890, but up on the screen it says our total is 390. So this is where the difference between the score is going to be different than what the final score shows because of these extra bonuses that the game puts in. But that's basically it, my friends. Just 2 variables are needed to make the scores work. You can put that treasures up into the corner just like you did with score, and you can put in a number displayer to display the number of treasures you find as you go along. All of that can be added. But basically what I wanted to show you in this video was the importance of 2 variables, score and treasure found. And with those 2 variables, you can then have your score compiled at the end of your game. I hope this was helpful to you, and I'll be looking at ways to share more information with you about Dreams and the Ancient Dangers kit. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Please leave a like as well, and you're welcome to subscribe. Okay, until later, keep on dreaming.